Good morning, Kingfishers, and in today's movie, we are going to talk about how you can find the fraction of a whole number, and this time we're going to use multiplication. So maybe you remember that before the break, we used division to find the fraction of a whole number, but today I'm going to show you how you can use multiplication to get the same result. And here you see a little example sum, so a quarter of 8. So here we see that sum again. We want to know what a quarter of 8 is. So the whole number is 8, and we want to know what a fraction of that whole number is, a quarter of 8. And then our answer will be the product. Now, before the break, I taught you how to use division to get this answer. So what you do is you say, okay, I have 4 groups of 8. So we do 8 divided by 4. And maybe you can pause it now if you want to think about the answer. 8 divided by 4 equals, exactly, it equals 2. Then our numerator is 1, so we only have one of those groups. So 1 times 2 equals 2, so the answer to this question is 2. Now there is another way of getting this answer. Because 1 quarter of 8, and I'm just going to erase it here, make some new space to show you the new method that we're going to work with today. So 1 quarter of 8 is the same as 1 quarter times 8. And maybe you're thinking, oh, how can I do this? I don't know how this works. Well, I'll show you. What you can do is you write down the fraction, we write the 4 at the bottom, and we do 1 times 8. 1 times 8, of course, is 8, exactly. And 8 divided by 4 equals 2. So this is another way of doing it. So we first used division to get to the answer, and now we're using multiplication to get to the answer. Important to note is that basically this line here in a fraction stands for division. So it divides by. Let me give you another example. Let's try another sum. Let's say I'm just going to erase the whole thing. I'm just going to write down a whole new sum. Let's say we're going to do 2/3 of 6. So 2/3 of 6 is the same again as 2/3 times 6. And then we're going to write that down again. 2 times 6 divided by 3. 2 times 6, maybe I'll get another color too. That's probably easier, so let me get another color. 2 times 6 equals 12. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Right? So my answer to this question is 4. Now, just to be sure, just to check if it's still correct, we can use the old method, the method that you used before the break, and we can give that a try. Because what we used to do is we used to use division, remember? So we used to say, okay, our whole number is 6. My denominator is 3, so I'm going to do 6 divided by 3. That equals 2. And then because I have 2 groups, I'm going to do 2 times 2, and that equals 4. Hey, wait a minute, we have 4 again. So it is exactly the same answer. So for the exercise that you're about to do, I would like you to use the multiplication method. So, you know what, let's try one more. We'll do one more together, and then I'll let you go at it. So let's say we've got, let me get another color. Let's say we've got 2/10 of 30. Then that's the same as 2/10 times 30. Okay? And then we're going to write that in that different way. So we do 2 times 30 divided by 10. So 2 times 30 equals, let me get the other color again. So 2 times 30 equals 60. So now we have 60 divided by 10. Let me just go to a place where we have some more space. So 60 divided by 10. Now to give you some time to think about it. So what's 60 divided by 10? Exactly, that's 6. So the answer would be 6. So 2/10 of 30 equals 6. So this is the method that I would like you to use today. Okay, so we're going to use this today to do exercise 14.